guys, it's Small Town Needleworks. I'm Kim.
I'm Jade.
Welcome back.
For the record, I didn't go and look back before we started this, but this is, I think, week number 4. I wore different shirts that says Small Town Needleworks, and when I walked in today, she's like, we need more shirts so I could wear one every week. And I was like, I've worn one every week for like the past at least 3.
I think it's been 3.
But I did wear one before that too, so I think it was 4. I don't know.
But we still need more.
We do need more. But
we have 2 that look almost just alike, and then that one.
They look the same on the front to y'all. The ones that are like purplish, orange, dull. They have the same thing here, but on the back, we both have one that has purple, and we both have one that has a black, like, decal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what color this one has.
Blue.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's a really pretty blue.
Is it the metallic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did I have that on mine, or is mine different?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
But anyways.
Anywho.
I'm pretty sure it was 4 weeks. And if it wasn't 4 weeks, I might have skipped a week. Because I remember wearing one like before. And then I decided, I'm going to start wearing these every week. Because...
I didn't get the memo.
I mean, you, for 2 or 3 weeks, you wore yours. Your different ones. Remember, we had you said, well, we have matching ones. And I was like, oh, no. Because one of them has a pocket, one don't.
Usually I wear one every now and then, and you never do. And then we wear one at the same time.
Well, I've been wearing, just so you know, I'm rotating through my shirts. And yes, they're getting washed.
So I guess you guys are going to start seeing all our Small Town Needleworks. But
you've seen, officially, they've seen
just
them
remember,
all now. Because
there's a whole week. There's a whole week that goes by. We don't wear the same shirt every day.
They get washed. It gets warm once every 3 weeks. Yes,
you're right.
We do. I do have a lot of dye at home, so I probably should just buy some more shirts for us and make them.
Because it'd be cheaper.
Yeah.
And you have the thing to put the thing on.
I don't want to do that, though. That's what I don't want to do.
You've done good on those.
It's a pain in my rear end. If I can find some vinyl that I like, that's easier, which I need to talk to Jenny. Jenny, if you're watching this, and
I'm sure she can help you.
If I have not texted you about what vinyl it is, because I know you told me, but I've forgotten. So if I haven't texted you, please text me, because I need to find some that's easy to deal with, or else they won't get done.
And they're always going to have this same logo because we're never going to get our logo to where we can put it on a shirt. Yeah, I'm not going to say never. We will one day.
Just so you know, to have this stupid thing right here, I'm having to pay like $10 a month for that one little symbol.
The needle?
Yeah. So we might need to figure something else out that's free. No, actually, it's not. You can't do it because you have to pay $10 a month. They even use that Cricut program now.
I thought that it was you buy it and it's yours.
Yes, but to use the program or to have saved projects or anything like that, you have to pay $10. It literally wouldn't let me open my saved project for this logo thing we have.
You need to talk to Jeannie and get our logo.
It literally made me
figured out and for free.
Well, I can't. If I want to use the Cricut program, I can't do it.
They can't just charge for the Cricut program after it's been free forever. That don't make any sense.
It's not for the program. It's to use the program, if that makes any sense.
It doesn't.
It's for this. I bought this. I paid for this needle. So whoever created it, I bought the rights or whatever on Cricut. The next time I went to use it, it told me I had to pay like $10, sign up for a monthly thing, because I had a saved project and it would not let me get into this logo thing unless I paid 10 or 15, whatever it was a month.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying we could just come up with something different. Use something that you don't have to pay for.
I don't know. Listen, will you listen to me, woman? I don't know if it's because of the symbol or if it's because it was a saved project.
I don't know. Ask Jenny. I'm not. That's the reason why I gave you the Cricut.
Well, it used to be free.
Yeah, don't ask me.
It used to be free, and I paid for this symbol. And then when I went back on there the last time to make this, actually this shirt, is when it told me I had to do the whole $10 or whatever monthly thing.
Well, I guess we just need
I think I canceled it right after I did it.
I was going to say.
But I don't want to have to do that every time.
No.
I need this one symbol.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't do that. We need to get our
Jenny
thing made anyway.
Will you help me? Lord Jesus, will you help me?
She needs help.
I
forgot to say it's flosstube number 83.
Yeah. Anyway.
Not that anybody cares.
Yeah. If anybody knows about Cricut, especially Jenny, if you see this. If you don't, then that's fine too. I will try to text you. If anybody knows what the heck I need to do, if there's a way for me to save that and print it that's like not through Cricut, I don't know. Just please tell me, because I don't want to pay for something for this one little needle, or because this is a saved project in my Cricut thing. That's dumb. And if it is, then we'll be paying somebody to make our shirts, because we're paying Cricut to stupid, hold our projects. We might as well just pay somebody to make us some shirts instead of me having to deal with the ignorant thing. Anyway.
Oh my
on
gosh.
to the next topic of discussion.
Jade didn't get a whole lot of stitching done because...
I don't know if we said anything last week. We're pretty sure we didn't, but her sister, my aunt, had total hip replacement surgery on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to get up at 2 a.m. And, well, she got up at 2 a.m. as well. But I had to get to her house, and we had to leave by 3:30 a.m. to get there by 4:30 to get her checked in for her surgery. I was there
all day
until after she got her lunch, after I got her lunch and all that, probably like 2 or 3 o'clock. I think it was like 2:30 in the afternoon. She stayed overnight. She's doing good. She got to come home yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I went back early yesterday morning and picked her up, watched her do her physical therapy, brought her home, got all of her meds and all that good stuff. I did get a tiny bit of stitching done at the hospital, but I was having to like they called her back, but I couldn't go, and then I was stitching, and then they were like, oh, well, we're gonna call you, so they called me back, and then they sent me back out there, and then I got up, went outside to get her overnight bag, and it was just, I was back up and down, and I didn't get a whole lot done at the hospital.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I got a little bit done, and I did get the rest of the floss for my Stephen King project, so I'm not going to be skipping around anymore. I went back and filled in some of the stuff that I had to skip on that one. So that's pretty much how my thing is went.
Yeah.
But, yeah. She's home, doing great. Well,
sore, but...
We haven't talked to her today because we didn't want to aggravate her, and we wanted her to be able to rest, but we're going to go see her after this.
Yeah. So, I was going to show last week's pattern release and get that out of the way. It was July 4th in a small town, if you haven't seen it or missed last week's video.
Speaking of July 4th in a small town, they've been setting up the tents for all the fireworks past weekend. And
we live in, like, the firework capital, so...
Firework nation, and...
There's, like, firework stores, literal stores, like Tennessee, Alabama fireworks.
Well, there's not as many as
there.
There's not as many as they used to be. We used to have one on every exit in our county, and now there's only one.
Yeah.
Well, does the one in Kimball still sell? I don't know. I know it's still a gas station, but it may... Okay, so maybe 2. There used to be one on every exit. Well, there used to be more than one on every exit, I think, but they've developed this one exit with a big gas station now, and so that one's gone. But we've got all of those.
There used to be one before that as well.
There still is. I don't know if they still sell. I know it's still a gas station, but I don't know if they have fireworks.
I don't either.
Anyways, in this county, it's crazy, and then all the way to Alabama. But the gas station that I usually stop at every time I come down here, they set up a big tent, and then another gas station, like a rock throw away from it, sets up a big tent.
As if we need people to set up tents and sell fireworks, because we literally have fireworks stores
within like 15 minutes of
everywhere.
But they do it every year, and then it encourages these people to set off fireworks for the next like 2 months as soon as they start selling them.
I heard some the other night and I was like, oh, it's already started. It's not even nowhere near.
I don't mind it. For the record, I don't mind it.
No, we shot off fireworks.
I love fireworks.
Our shower.
And I
shower. Our share.
But my dog does not like that.
And my cat does not like it either.
It like, he is distraught, and I have to like pump him full of common treats because it really like shoots his anxiety through the roof. So that's why I don't like it right now.
Yeah. So anyway, July the 4th in Small Towns, available on our Etsy shop. If you're interested, you can go purchase it there. Along
with any of our other Patriotics, but
yep, which is
Small
Town USA, America, My Home Sweet Home, and
July
a year in the hoop.
Well, we also have July a year in the hoop.
That's
that's not
bonus.
Patriotic.
Yep, up there. And then we have one more Patriotic release, which I got done, and I am absolutely in love with it.
I'm excited for y'all to see it, because we were telling you about the finishing piece last week.
I made it specifically to fit this piece, which you can finish it on anything. I mean, it's not like it's that odd, but I specifically wanted it for this specific piece that Jade bought. Somebody told us
Dixie
Darlings, the name of the store that went out of business in Pigeon Forge.
It was Gina, the one that met us there to meet us.
Because we couldn't think last week.
Oh, I don't know why.
I mean, we can't
why in the world
anyway,
we couldn't think of that. But
this is Patriotic Quilt Garden. And I absolutely love it. And it's on like a little shutter.
So this is the shutter. It's got the star.
It's like a rustic star cut out in the top.
There.
And it's blue and like red.
It's antiqued red, like antiqued with red.
Yeah.
Like I was saying last week. But anyway.
But there's the pattern. It's 3 quilts in a flower garden. And a flag right in the center of the one quilt. Little white picket fence. I absolutely love it. Was a lot of fun to stitch, but it took me a while. Because I wanted to get it done for this week, and this will be my last Patriotic for this year. But anyway, this will be in the Etsy shop. Oh, and I made the 2 bows with a daisy in the middle.
For the record, if anybody wants to know where this actually came from, I don't know that they actually make these anymore, but there's a sticker from somewhere in Ohio with a lot number and stuff on it, so I can try to look that up for y'all if y'all were interested in this piece.
So
I don't know if they still make it, or if I don't know. But we could try if y'all are interested.
Anyway, just
let me know.
I hope you guys like it, and it'll be available in the Etsy shop when you see this video.
So. It also has a hanger piece too.
It does.
If you wanted to hang it on the wall. We were gonna put it right here.
In the middle, but it's too tall.
It's too tall.
So we're gonna put it up there.
Yeah, I can't right now. No, because I knocked my
knee
off
right
trying to get out of this table.
Anyway, Patriotic Quilt Garden. So I'm super excited about it.
And I'll get that up on Etsy before y'all see this. So
I'm sad that I'm done with Patriotic for the year, but
I said she did 5.
Many more good things to come.
5, I think, is a good number, and 3 of them were larger than what she usually does.
Yep.
So she did a good job though with all of her Patriotics.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So
now you want to go on to whips?
Yeah.
How many you got?
3.
Okay, go with one that's not this one.
Okay. So this is my rainbow dog. This is the one that I took to the hospital with me. So, look at my little raggedy piece of paper here. But it's from My Dear Cross Stitch. I got it off of Amazon. And it has a partial in there. So we have to make sure this is out of the way here. So I just have this ear left. I'm just gonna hold it like this. His ear left. So what I worked on in the hospital is this dark green here, and I'm still working on the dark green, and then I did this light green as well.
You can tell it on the back.
Yeah, but I'll just show you that. And that's, I parked my needle in there with that thread.
She don't have much left.
No. And you know, I never thought about this before. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I guess you just learn as you go. Anytime if I ever do another one of these that's large and it's 11 count, I really like the 11 count. I just don't like 3 strands. It's the only, I do it because I know it looks good, but I don't necessarily like it. But I think anytime, if I ever start this again, I'm gonna start kind of in the middle, but not, because it's stamped. So I'm gonna start on the right side next time, because when you roll this fabric up, it's pretty thin to hold, like with nothing on it, and it's easy to like clip it and fold it up here. But once you start stitching it, like it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and I'm having to roll it. So I think I'm gonna start on the right side and go to like the left next time. Does that make sense?
No, wouldn't it be the same thing?
No, because what I'm rolling up in my hand here gets thicker, and it's thicker up here to like when I'm stitching it, because of all the thread you're putting into it.
But won't you be rolling this side up?
No, I would just leave it dangling. And I don't hold this side, so it doesn't matter. Even if I did roll it, but I don't roll this side hardly ever, because this is the hand that I hold it in. It just gets thicker and harder to hold when it has all that floss in there, especially being 11 count fabric and 3 strands. It's harder to clip.
Ah, sorry, I
saying?
got the light bulb. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. It's just, it gets thicker and it's harder to,
I was like, you're still going to be rolling it.
I'm going to be unrolling it, actually.
Yes, but you're going to start with it all rolled up.
Yeah, but it's,
But it won't have
right
thread
here,
in it.
how thin this is?
But it won't have thread in
See
it.
how thin, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I got you. It
But
just
then,
took me a while to get there.
Up here, how thick it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to start
I
from
got
the
you.
right side and go left next time.
Oh, me.
How you live and you learn, I guess. I don't know if I probably will, because I do like having a big project like this every now and then.
You've got a big one right now.
Stamped. 11
Oh,
count.
well, that's not what you
I
said.
do have a big one. I did say that earlier.
You do have a big
11
one.
and stamped. I'm talking like full big coverage.
Full coverage, you mean? Big coverage.
Well, it's not fully
Full
covered.
big coverage.
It's not fully
big full
covered.
coverage.
Not fully covered. I don't know what I said. But anyways. I don't know if I will go straight into another one, because I haven't found
I've never done one of
stamped.
those before.
I like the stamps because it's mindless. You match the color with the color, and then once you have your thread out,
That's kind of like Artie with her embroidery. I don't know how to say it. Embroidery. She says it's mindless, and she doesn't have to think about it. She can do it in the car because she don't have to keep looking at a pattern.
Because it's printed onto it's stamped onto the.
Yeah. But you still got to know how to do the embroidery stitches, and I don't know how to
Embroidery
do
is
that.
not mindless for me. Especially with them sharp needles. Not having it. Anyway.
So, my next one, I just got a little bit more done than I did last week, but it will be...
Don't say it, because you don't know if it will.
It'll be coming out
Don't
soon.
say it for sure.
It's a summer pattern. It'll be coming out soon. And it is one of 4.
Now, mind you, she's had this done as in like the pattern for a while. And she's like,
well, I had to do other things.
Yeah, but she's took her time on it because of other things too. So, yeah.
So
usually summer, anything that we try to do it before the season or the holiday gets here. But you know,
yeah,
summer's pretty long.
It is. So. I mean, it's summer's all the way to the end of August. You know, even though I like to start decorating for fall in August.
Yeah.
But anywho. It's a little bit more of a sneak peek, but I'm going to show you all of it. But I'm not going to show it again until it's completely finished. So, soak it up. See if you can figure it out. You can see some of the things, but some of the things you don't see because it goes all the way up here. So, that's a summer pattern coming soon.
My second whip is the whip that we're doing together. It is the Haunted Halloween free stitch along, mystery stitch along from Fat Quarter Shop. It's called Haunted Halloween, although we're pretty sure. Look, show that mess. Look at that mess. That's all her flosses piled on top.
It's organized.
Anyways. This week, week 2 came out. I haven't started week 2, but I have finished week 1.
Oh, I thought you said you started week 2.
No.
I didn't either. But I did finish week 1.
Yeah. So, this is week 1 on the left here. And week 2 is the side here. And our theory is it's going to say Happy Haunting. Because it's Haunted Halloween, Happy Haunting.
We could be wrong.
We could be wrong.
But that's what we're saying.
This is totally an H here.
And that's an I.
This looks like a T, I-N-G. So we're
thinking it sure says Happy Haunting.
But it's still really cute either way. So I finished. You finished yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both finished. Pictures there too.
They're totally different. Mine's 16 count.
Mine's 18 count, and I'm doing 1 strand over 1 stitch or whatever. And we're both using mainly Classic Colorworks. She's using some DMC, but we both kind of substituted.
Yeah, colors. And just using what we have. So I like them both. I think they're both turning out really good. I like the fabrics.
Looks like blood orange is what Mom
I said it looks like a blood moon.
That's what blood orange.
Yeah, blood moon.
Blood orange, blood moon. You know what I'm saying? So.
Because it has all that variegation in it.
What is the name of your fabric?
Tropical Green by Quilt.
Tropical Green by Quilt. This is I made that ish at home. No, it's made with. It's this regular white. I don't know I think it was just a white 18 count. Somebody had sent us. I can't remember. And then I used Rit Dye Truly Green and Pearl Gray. And that's what happened.
It looks really good.
I didn't want it to be bright, like green grass green. So
I'm thinking you might have to do some more of this for when we do some Halloween.
I can do it. But it was like I wanted it to be kind of duller, but I wanted it to be green. And that's what I had on hand.
It looks really good.
And then I just washed the far out of it, like with soap and water to kind of dull it down some more because it was pretty bright.
It's one of our country words.
Washed.
The far.
The far. Washed the far out of it.
Washed the fire out of it.
Yeah. I don't know
That's
why
not how we
say
talk.
that.
Because we're from Tennessee. We're from the South.
Wash the far out of it. What? I don't even know what that means, but we say it. It just happens. Anyways.
So anyway,
that's it. Haunted Halloween SAL is the hashtag.
Yeah. So
and yeah, I'm loving it.
We're only into the second week. I can't wait to start the second half. Actually,
I would say it's a lot of like fill in for the orange and the black, but it really doesn't take that long, because you're doing it in the quarter sections.
Yeah.
And you have a week to do each one. Well,
yeah.
I mean, you can take as long as you need. I still have I still have a Christmas SAL from them from 2 years ago, so take your time on it if you want. But
anyway, it's fun. It's free, so just use what you have.
My little needle minder that Mom got me, I think for Christmas. I don't remember.
I think so. I think it came as a bonus.
Yeah, it's really cute though. So hopefully we'll both have our...
But that's all my
maybe we'll
stitching
both have,
for the week.
Maybe we'll both have week 2 done next week.
Because most of my time was spent on the Patriotic quilt garden. What?
Hopefully, maybe we'll have both of us will have week 2 done next
Yeah, I hope so.
Because I think on Tuesday is when it comes out.
Yes, it does.
So this coming Tuesday, there will be another section 3 or part 3 or whatever you want to call it. So, my last whip is the Witchy Stitcher Stephen King house.
I love it.
It's
That's
great.
probably going to be one of your favorite things you've ever done.
I know. And honestly, she has a lot of different scary houses with different scary characters in it. From scary movies. So, I may have more than one house. I still haven't watched the movie yet. Still gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it before I finish this section of the house, Misery.
Oh, look, you got a little French knot.
It was there last week.
I never saw it.
It's probably gonna have to be redone because
it looks cute.
Yeah, but I think it's coming like a little bit undone.
Because you're folding it right there. Probably.
I'm touching it a lot too, like going across. Anyways, look at him and
I think a lot of people save their French knots till last. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to just rip it out, to be honest, and do it last. And all the back stitch last.
There's the bed.
Him in the wheelchair, her in her dress, her blue jean dress.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Anyways.
If you've seen the movie Misery.
Misery is the window, or, sorry. Bleep bleep. Oh shoot. Yeah, so that's it. Let me pull this up here so it doesn't fall. Look at it. I had to wait. I had to get some of the colors that I was missing. I was missing some for the facial features, or the face at all. I think it's 2 different colors of like beige. I was missing one of the pinks and whatnot, but yeah, that's totally him sitting in a wheelchair with that red colored shirt on or whatever. And then her in her blue, I don't remember if it was blue jean or a blue like dress.
Like a moo.
Yeah, but it was like she had the shirt underneath it. So like it had the, I don't know. But yeah, love it.
So cool.
So great. The Witchy Stitcher is one of my favorites. So, yeah, if you don't necessarily just like Stephen King and you like a genre or a mashup of different...
Does she have one that's Tim Burton?
No, but
you should request it because I guarantee you she could do it.
Oh, God, that would be so cool.
With all his movies, that'd be awesome.
Are you kidding me? You couldn't fit all of his movies.
Well, no, but like the bigger ones.
Yeah, I guess. That would be cool, though. I would stitch the heck out of that. if there was a Tim Burton, I need to... You know what? Actually, I might message her on Etsy or something and be like, if you haven't ever thought about this, you totally should. Because she has the smaller characters. But she has the smaller characters from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, she don't have like a full-blown house.
Because she could do Sweeney Todd and what's the rest of them?
There's Nightmare Before Christmas, The Corpse Bride, 9, Frankenweenie. Those are just like the animated. Then there's Sweeney Todd. There's Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah.
He did do one of the Batman movies. Oh God, I can't even. There's so many. I mean, there's a lot that I would love to stitch like this.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna have to reach out to her and see if she's ever thought of it. She's really nice. I did message back and forth with her the last time. So I didn't pay attention. She told on the pattern, she totally says what fabric she uses. And it didn't register. So I messaged her asking what fabric she used. I'm an idiot. But I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I know you totally said that on that. And I was like, I guess I just wanted to tell you that I love all of your work. And she was super nice. Like, really appreciative.
That's
really
so
nice.
cool.
Yeah. I have to see if I can, like, email her or give her an idea or something.
Very cool. Very cool.
She has different, I will say this, too. She has different houses that are, I think they were originally maybe stitch-alongs for some, like, box or something, but it's just, the whole patterns are out there now with, like, a mashup of different scary movies, like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, It, obviously. Like, there's different ones with not just Stephen King. Like, there's, like, one or two, at least, I think, that have all kinds of different scary movie characters.
That'd probably be more me. I mean, I love all the Stephen King, obviously. I'm just horror movie. What is wrong with me?
Maybe you should do your
horror
house.
Movie.
I'll show you after. I'll look.
Oh, I'm doing a house.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You ain't touched it in...
No, I might do that this week. Now that I got that patriotic garden out of my way.
Yeah.
All I got to focus on now is that summer one, and then got to do a summer, not summer.
Fall.
No.
Yes.
No, not first. I have to do summer in a small town.
August.
And August.
Yeah.
God, I did both of those.
Anyhow.
That's okay.
We have talked about it. She said we should do like a business meeting once a week. I was like, we have a business meeting every time we talk. So I got this book journal kind of thing. It has a pen, and like I can close it up and stuff, so that I can make, like, there's a list of weekly stuff that I have to do that I do every Thursday and Friday, and then things like what we talk about in our business meetings when we talk every single time we talk.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you need to get you a little journal book too, because anytime, like, if my hands are tied or I'm doing something and you have ideas, you need to be writing it down, and vice versa. She calls me with an idea and I can write it down. We need to write it down, because Lord knows there are things that I said I was going to do. Even from the retreat when we came home, there's things I still haven't done or half done them.
Yeah. And I have realized, even though I'm a pretty fast stitcher, I think, decent, I can't get as much done as I think I can. And I feel like I need to set a schedule for myself as far as how many patterns I can do each month, and just know that I can't commit myself to doing
all that
5 patterns a month, or
well, she could.
I can. It just depends on the size and ahead of time. I need to know. So I need to make myself a schedule as to what and when I'm going to be doing. Like Patriotic, I'm done. What am I doing next?
That way she
Summer.
has the ideas ahead of time.
And I also need to get them done sooner ahead of time so they can come out earlier.
At the appropriate time.
Yes.
So,
but if I'm all over the place with my thoughts and
but that's
everything.
One thing that is on my list of things to do is to help Mom with a pattern schedule / calendar. I'm going to try to make her out like a calendar printout maybe or something where she can have it. she can look at it and she can mark off like the days as they go by and like know how many days she has until she needs to like think about what season's coming up and stuff. Because being organized helps tremendously. So, yeah, we're trying. You know, it's not. We're just winging this as we go. A lot of it. So we're moving at our own pace.
Yep. And also too, I know we've said it the last couple of weeks, but some people may not watch our YouTube. I have no idea, because sometimes we don't, if people haven't commented or whatever, we don't know if you message us or email us, and sometimes your name is different from your YouTube name. We don't know who you are, so we don't know if we're corresponding to the same people or different people. But we've had a few people email us, message us, wanting to know if we have paper patterns, not just PDF. And the answer is yes, we have paper patterns. But we are not selling those individually out of our Etsy shop. We ask that if you want a paper pattern, please, 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 we would so very much appreciate it. If you would get with your local needlework shop and or your favorite online shop and ask them to purchase our patterns so we can get them out to you guys.
Yes, and apparently the way I said it last week, Mom thought that I meant other way, like for if you really wanted one to like message us and we could send you one. I don't remember what I said last week.
She said that's not how she meant it, but that's the way I thought maybe people could
if you perceived it that way, I'm sorry.
That perceived.
I did not mean that, so that is my fault. But what Mom said, reach out to your needlework shops, whether it be online or in person. And request that they carry our patterns, please. It will help you and it will help us tremendously, because we still need to get those out there to shops. And until we figure out another way to do that, we're relying heavily on people that actually request our paper patterns. Yes, and there's things that we should probably do on our end as far as like setting things up to verify people are wholesale and stuff like that, but we haven't had anyone.
No shops have reached out to us yet.
So we're not sure of, like I said, we're winging this. So we haven't had anybody reach out to us that wants them to carry them in the shop as recently. I mean, since we have the paper patterns. Yep. So we're not exactly sure how things are supposed to happen ourselves. We just know that we have got our side set up for the most part, but except for the exchange portion and stuff. So if anybody asks us they want patterns, we could maybe ask them questions, you know. And
we're not sure if if we need to like advertise ourselves, like if we need to come up with an email and send it to some shops that we know of, you know, and say, hey,
it probably wouldn't hurt.
You know, we have patterns now. If you're interested, let us know.
But that's another thing that I need to put on my list of crap to do is I've got it in the calendar, but I need to write it down so that I can mark it out. But that's another thing that we need to do is probably reach out to some shops or try maybe. I don't know.
Right.
We do need to sift through our email for that one, and I don't know. We're winging it, you know. We're happy where we're at, but we would like to grow as well.
Yes, we would.
Any help is appreciated.
I have a shout out this week for under 1,000 subscribers. This was actually someone that watches us, and they commented. So if you guys have a channel and we don't know about it, and it's under, you can shout out your own channel in our comments. We don't mind that. But if you're under 1,000 subscribers, let us know, and we'll be happy to give you a shout out.
Yes.
This person, her name is Daisy, and she is at X Marks the Spots on YouTube. So give her a look and let her know if you're not watching, Daisy. If you are, hi. We appreciate you watching. And let her know that we sent you guys over. So
yes,
check her out.
And our last order of business is the plug. Christmas in July, we are stitching we, not her. I mean, we as in me and Artie, the vintage stitcher, are stitching this or starting this as a SAL. So, but it's a SAL. You can just do it however you want. But we're starting it together for Christmas in July. So July 1st, we will be using the hashtag. Did I say it right this time?
Yes.
We'll be using the hashtag Christmas Movie Stitch SAL, S-A-L. So we have this pattern. This is our pattern called Christmas Movie Stitch. It is available in our Etsy. I have the pattern printed out. I have my floss. I'm just waiting on my fabric to come from Live and Die in LA, which I'm super excited about. But no, you do not have to do expensive fabric.
No.
Cheap fabric from Walmart.
Yep, this is
whatever.
opal.
This is opal.
No,
it's just opal.
It's just opal, but it's glittery.
It's opal. The kind it is opalescent, so it has a little bit of glitter to it. I don't know if you can see it or not when I'm moving it. But it's opalescent, so...
But it's Artiste brand.
Yeah, so the cheap brand.
From Hobby Lobby is where that came from.
So please don't feel like you got to do expensive fabric. I just was treating myself, I guess. Or us, rather, because it's like a quarter of a yard. But
so you have a couple of weeks?
what's today's date? You have like 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a couple days to get your stuff together. And I'm hoping my fabric comes soon. But I've got everything ready. So we're doing that.
Yep.
With Artie the Vintage Stitcher.
Yes.
And quite a bit of people here have said they're joining us.
Yes.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see if people change things up or do different colors or different color fabrics.
And please tag us when we start this. Please tag us in your progress or your finished pieces or whatever. Let us see it because we like to see those things. We love it. Like when people tag us for other projects that they bought, not necessarily SALs. We love to see it. We're like, oh my God, that's so cute how they did that.
Yeah, and sometimes
really
if people forget to tag us,
we still somehow
and we'll
see it.
We'll be scrolling through just our regular timeline on Instagram, and I'm like, wait, that looks like something I know, and I'm like, oh, that's our pattern.
It's either they tag us or they don't tag us, or they hashtag us or don't hashtag us, but it doesn't matter. But please tag us so that we can see it. We love to see it.
Yes.
But yeah, that's that. That's happening July 1st. Today's the 4th. What's today's date?
I don't know.
It's the 15th, so you have 2 weeks and like 2 days.
Yep. So, little bit shorter video. Even when we don't have anything to say, we talk too much.
It's 43 minutes already.
I know. I'm sure people are like, yeah, you do.
Yeah. We thought this was going to be a short one. Sorry.
So,
anyways, but we covered it all, so.
We did. So
we just like hanging out with you guys.
Yeah. Don't forget our new pattern. I'm going to hit Jade with it. Patriotic Quilt Garden. Yep. So if you're into quilts and patriotic, I mean, I don't quilt, but I love quilts. And I still want to learn to quilt, but I haven't yet. So there you go.
Yeah, and with this stuff, good luck having the time to try to find.
But that's out on Etsy for you as well. So, and any of these patriotic.
Yes.
Ta-da!
America Home Sweet Home.
America
Home Sweet Home. July Year in the Hoop. July 4th in a small town. And then Small Town USA.
Yep.
All available on our Etsy.
Yep. So, If you're interested in any of those,
the
Patriotic
links are below too. So
yep. So head on over there and check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, let me know what you think about the new Patriotic pattern, and
let us put in your guesses for what this is.
Somebody did guess a few things on, was it Instagram or in the comments?
Probably the comments. Somebody
asked if it was, I don't even remember.
I don't remember seeing it. So you
like two different things, and I was like, nope, sure isn't.
Who knows if we would tell y'all or not?
Oh, maybe it was this. I think it was this that they were asking if it was a screen door when I was working on it, and I was like, nope.
That's a cute idea, though.
Then they were like, is it a window? And I was like, nope. So, but anyway,
for the record, I don't do any of this, hardly any of the designing and stuff, but she comes to me with ideas like this Small Town USA. I have a mock SketchUp of it, I think, wasn't it? Or was it this in Small Town? Anyways, I don't have idea. I can't make my ideas go to
she knows how to pick my ideas apart. I'm just kidding.
When she,
in a good way.
She calls and asks me to pick them apart. So that's the issue. No, I'm just kidding. I try. I just can't make it. I can't translate it. But when she calls me, I'm like, oh, do this, that, and this, and this, and move that over here and do that. And I'm like all over it.
If I have something already there, she can say, okay, well,
put this here, move this one over here, add one of these here, make sure that's even. You know. I can do all that.
Yep, she does that.
I mean, I try.
Yep.
The only thing, she didn't tell me anything. Or I didn't have to tell her anything.
You didn't get any kind of input on that. I just did it and went with it.
Well, it didn't need any input, I don't think. The quilt garden.
And I even changed it last minute. This center quilt was quilt blocks. And in the middle of stitching it, I decided to put a American flag right in the center of the quilt. So, cute, I really like it. So,
anyways, we're going to get out of here. Yep. We're going to go see my aunt, her sister, how she's doing. I will get that pattern up and ready for y'all when y'all see this video. Y'all have a beautiful weekend, a happy Father's Day, a safe weekend.
And then follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Etsy, so you'll be up to date on everything we are doing.
Yep, because I try to put everything on Instagram as soon as it's live on YouTube. So,
yeah.
Check us out everywhere.
We'll see you guys next week. Comment below.
Bye.
Bye.